Stopped it now.
Oh, you stopped it.
Yeah, now we back live. Now we back live. We shoot back good. We're gonna dump out where we start off and let the people get back in. Wait, leave my internet box alone, man. Don't lay down.
Bro, you better put a whole cage around that mother.
Yeah, bro. You got to wire. You got to put one of them strip things up your wall from the outlet that goes up to where they just can't. You know, you gonna have to proof the house.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, we had a lot of people on. It was growing and growing. So we're gonna stay on the same link, or is it gonna pop?
It's on the same. It's gonna pop back up. We back live.
Good.
We back live.
Okay.
We getting back on.
Hold on, let me reset my phone. It's showing live. Oh, there we go. I see a commercial.
Yeah, just
it's like it's starting over again, kind of.
Yeah.
Go back out and go back in on the page. It should be the new live. I bet them people mad, man. Like, what happened?
Oh, they were losing, bro.
Bro, they calling me. I got phone people blowing me. They calling right now as we speak.
There we go. We back live.
It's still just showing the commercial.
Hello.
No, we back. We back. I see it. We back. Hey, we're gonna let everybody get back in. So is this a continuation Hall of Fame, or does it start all the way over?
I can't even see it.
I can see it. I'm looking at it now.
There we go. 13.
Yeah, Brent, tell them Brent calling. We all.
Shout out.
My bad, people. Hey, sure. We back live. We back live. My kids messed up my internet box, man. We back live. We're gonna get back into this show. Get us back to 60 viewers, man. 60 live viewers. Need good Wi-Fi. I know, Monica. I do got good Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No. Monica, he got kids.
You got to childproof it.
He got to childproof it. He got kids that like to unplug stuff. So it wasn't the Wi-Fi tonight, y'all. So don't blame Hall of Fame Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Blame little fingers.
Yeah, little fingers unplugging the stuff.
Little fingers are unplugging stuff while he working.
Man, hey, you might as well create another box for King Davis because everybody's coming back for the good stuff anyway. Do me a favor, Hall of Fame. Run the intro one more time real quick while we get everybody back in.
All right.
Let's get them back.
Big Youth Sports League.
You're gonna be popular. You're gonna be popular.
And it's just in me to be popular. You gotta lead in a tree. Don't be afraid to believe if you wanna be. Fresh Prince bells ringing in the air. William 1, William 2, I'm the heir. It's like ever since a baby I've been rare. And daddy always had to live. I'm the flesh. Say a prayer for me one time. Daddy see his sunshine. Everything he own, I own. When it come down to it, nothing for us to do it. Yeah, my life been like a movie. Everybody trying to shoot it. Outside or in the field. Get a block when they get real. Let them know it's not a drill. Keep it fresh like Will. Outside or in the field. Get blocked when they get real. Let them know it's not a drill. Keep it fresh like Will.
Popular. You're gonna be popular.
And it's just in me to be
popular.
You gotta lead in a tree. Don't be afraid to believe if you wanna be
popular. You're gonna be popular.
And it's just in me to be
popular.
You gotta lead in a tree. Don't be afraid to believe if you wanna be in my.
Some wanna be football players. Some wanna be baseball players. But whatever I do, I wanna be the GOAT. Look, I'm a futuristic GOAT. And I got them realistic goals. Got my daddy slimming Cadillac doors. I won't stop until my mama got a roll. And I act like I'm Tyler Perry, so young but I'm legendary. Shoot threes like I'm Jason Terry. My life is sweet as a berry. Man, this is getting scary. They gon' call me the GOAT. I was feeding the homeless till Steve Harvey put me on. Now I pull my heart out and I spit on every song. TJ gon' rock with me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Get my autograph cause I'm a futuristic GOAT. Yeah. Helping my community, you know that is what I do. Seeing what the grind do, this is what P-Rhymes do. It's different when you came from having nothing and you shine through. Hit the barber shop and now it's time to get a line too. Muscles and I'm fine too, funny with a mind too. Winning is what I do, stepping cause it's time to. Never let them try you, had to get my Bible, just to catch my breath. Ooh, spit it in the booth and then it's time to ride. I just copped a scooter, it was no surprise. Got me one with torn, now they on my line. The labels keep on asking, but I'm gonna decline. Rich be so potent, I say it cause I know it. Hard for her to.
The same right there.
You all wanted the lights, you wanted the camera, and you wanted the action. And you got it. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? Now, what you gonna do with it?
I'm repping the Big U Sports League. These boys be playing at warp speed. If you got a good coach, support please. It's a heavyweight fight with more teams. The media hype is on team. With that boy Hall of Fame, we gon' win. With the BYC, we roll in. When they go against us, they gon' fold in. Don't be late for the rush hour. He be acting like Ghost when he on power. The fans be ready to go hours. When they talking cash money, it goes sour. But they be off the hook when they on the book. 22 bucks sauce, so they got the look. With the ball in their hand, they be off the hook. Like an NBA player, they got the cook.
But I want you to have fun. The 3 words, what are they?
Hall of Fame TV.
You are
Now watching Hall of Fame TV.
about to go out there and do what they want. Now give me my theme music.
Look, I want the money and you want the cloud. It don't take a risk to see that we different. I want the hundreds, I want the 50s. I need my coins, I need my shillings. I put my mans on the mission, I'm handling business. I cut off your hands if you stealing. You know I'm straight in the business, I'm stacking my business. My bag is like Santa on Christmas. I hop on the beat and I kill it. Ain't worried about beef, kill it. Boy, you ain't street, kill it. I take your beat and I kill it.
All right, we are back. We are back live, man. You back to 41 live viewers. Sure. We're going to jump right back into where we left off. Appreciate that was Hall of Fame fault. Kids unplugged the Wi-Fi box. But they get right back into this IBFA football league that joined the conference. All right, Pat, jump out where we left off, man.
Hey, I don't know where we left off, but I'm just gonna jump through it real quick. Shout out to the IBFA, man. We've been rocking with them since 2017 on multiple levels, and they're bringing in a great amount of teams to Division II, and we're gonna have the Division II matchups between IBFA and Big U Division II in the middle of the season. They're gonna be playing for a special prize. It's gonna be a 2-week challenge that we're doing in the middle of the season. And also we help with their rankings and stuff like that. And then once we get to the end of the season, after they do their championship in Big U Division II at their championship, they're gonna play for a bigger prize. So shout out to the teams on both sides, and shout out to Mike Parsons. That's my guy. Me and Raymond go way back with him, and Eric Stern and the staff, everybody over there. What's my lady name over there? She's still over there too. I want to shout out. I know I put you on the spot, but I'm gonna look on my phone. Rose. Okay. Shout out Rose and stuff, man. Shout out everybody that's jumping back on, man. We were way up. Get everybody way up. Tag your family group. Tag your team group. All that type of stuff. But shout out to IBFA. We're gonna be playing in the River Bottoms. They're gonna be playing at the League Field. It's going down. It's going down. Yeah.
Hey, man, what people here for? What conference will you be in?
Hey, bring Keelan on. We got to bring Keelan on. We got to talk that talk. That's what we brought him on for real quick. Do you have an extra box for Keelan?
Yeah.
That's what we brought him for.
That's what we brought him for. Keelan, what's good, brother?
I don't think he gone yet.
Keelan muted.
There he is. What's up with it, fellas?
What's up?
What's good with it? Hey, Keelan, if you do me a favor, turn your phone sideways. I think we'll get the full view. Oh, I can't even talk.
That better?
I can't see nothing in the black box.
It's no,
he got to go the other way, Pat. He can't go sideways.
Okay. Sitting sideways, boys in the day.
Yeah, you got to go
sideways. All right, we'll roll with that. We'll go with the half box King Davis. So man, shout out to you, man. First of all, we lost him. But first of all, I think he can still hear us. How you feel? Okay, how you feel about being part of the cast of the Real Talk podcast? That the more adult part of the week with the podcast and stuff like that, where they're gonna be talking cash money.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, just it. You know, I started it up with Mike and Miss Kathy some years ago. But then we joined. You know, when I joined over here, it just I kind of let it go. You know, I still used to make guest appearances and stuff and come on and talk during playoffs or big games that they had over there in the last league they were in. But it's just gonna be a lot of fun. Me and Mike, we play off each other, and then Twan, with Twan being there, he's a good character to have on the show. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know it's gonna be a lot of hot topics that we address that a lot of people are gonna be like, man, you really feel that way? But it's just a lot of fun. And then you kind of get to talk, what you really think of teams, instead of mostly the politically correct stuff that you may say out, before games.
Yeah. They say we good morning America.
Yeah,
we're good morning America,
that's
y'all.
more so the Club Shay Shay. Say whatever you want to say after dark,
Hey, but you know what though?
Cognac on the stage.
You gotta have that balance, though. You gotta have that balance,
Yeah.
and we appreciate that. That way, we can just keep doing this. I'm gonna definitely make some pop up appearances. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean. I got my thoughts on stuff too. I know. One of the things I was telling somebody the other day with it, I was like, yeah, I get away with it too, because I could be dead wrong, and come Saturday, everybody just be like, yep, told you, Raymond, you're wrong, and people move on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I tell everybody, yep, I might pick against you, and probably I'll pick against you next Saturday too. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah, and that's how it is on Real Talk. Like we're gonna have pretty much a segment of we're gonna give our predictions of games.
For sure.
And a lot of people not gonna like if you telling somebody you're gonna lose by 2 touchdowns on Saturday. Nobody want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about your team that you're gonna lose by 2 touchdowns. So it makes for good content. Get the people going.
yes, sir. Speaking of that, man. So what you've been with us now? Y'all, the Dallas Cardinals, have been with us, man. Before we was even big youth. You guys go back to us to our Big 12 days. So, just from your perspective, how have you seen, the league from the first day that y'all got here, man, to where we are now, and the size of the league now?
Man, it's exciting. Like, just seeing from when we started. Like I said, when we got here, I don't even know if y'all was Big 12. Y'all might have been something else back then.
Oh, we were Texas Select. We still
was y'all here during the Texas Select year?
Yeah, we came like right that last year before y'all changed it.
Oh, you know what? I think I came in the spring before we changed it. Yeah, I remember.
So it's I think I got one of the 707 belts that stays Texas Select on there. It's just good to see, man. Like just seeing the league, the different teams starting to come in and evolve to where we was here. It wasn't that many, but now you got enough to where you can do a conferences. It just shows you to go through the league, and then which I just adding the urban people over into the league. It just shows the level that it's continuing to grow, and just to be a part of it, and kind of being one of the teams that, everybody just like, it was like, oh, they over there, like, we'll go over there with them. Look, they like it over there, so it just made it, like something where we got kind of like pioneered in with the league, and it's just seeing it go through, so it's fun to see though. It's real fun to see.
Yeah, one of the things that I've always said about, especially with you, your resume speaks for itself. We know that the Dallas Cardinals are a traditional organization and top to bottom, but peeling your resume, I want to say every year you're going to play one of the top 2 teams in the state or in the city every year. And I think that goes back to y'all popping the Crimson Tide on 10U back when you had Kim and all of them. And I think from that point forward, every year I can just about count. I can just go back and look, because you guys were some of the only guys that played DEA, Bullet, the North Texas Bills.
TNS was at height. TNS when they were at their height.
TNS was at their height.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and so you've always stepped out there. So is there something we can look forward to in this upcoming preseason with these preseason bowl tournaments going on?
I just wait on the schedule to come out, man. Honestly, I think last year we played the number 3 team in Colorado to start the preseason. So when whoever they roll out there, you kind of just go out there and just measure your team up and see how you play against them, man, and just go from there. It's not really like I don't just go looking for the games. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm just gonna play who in front of me, and then just let people talk after that. Because even if you play the team, you beat them, they're gonna talk. They may say, "Well, you beat them, but can you beat this team? Can you beat that team?" So no matter what you do, there's always be somebody that wants you to play somebody else.
Yeah. So one thing I've always tell people behind the scenes and on the air, I'm like my two GOAT coaches in the league have been KD Crossley with Texas State. I admire everything he does and how he coaches, and he can lose a lot and still come back and kick your butt the next year. And then King Davis for the consistency and the game changer that you are in the league. Those are my two go-tos. With that being said, how is that 12U looking this year? Because you're gonna need all the tools in the King Davis toolbox on this 12U division side this year.
Before I say but shout out to KD, man. Like I know, I think I said this a couple of years ago. When me and him never been on the same level, but you always can admire, see what somebody else build and stuff. Like I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was talking about how it's hard. People don't realize how hard it is to get those. He does hand signals and everything for his team almost every play. And to have those 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds doing that, that just shows you how he prepares them, have them ready to play. So, I do pay attention to a lot of coaches that I may not play against, but I be watching them. I see everything everybody doing. And he is one of those coaches that has poured into his organization as well as the kids within his organization. My team this year, we're gonna be pretty good. I say the same thing every year. You just got to put in the work. You just got to put in the work. Last year we had to reload with just everybody. Pretty much, with Cam and that group leaving, I don't think people thought we was gonna be that good. But it just comes with the preparation in it. I think right now we ain't even playing until next week or Who Wants to Smoke. I haven't even had a scrimmage yet. But that's by design. It's not because we're not ready to play. It's just by design. I've been doing other things with this team. I got an offensive lineman trainer that I've been having work with my boys. I've been going to the Hill over there at Townview every Sunday, working with them, just getting them better condition. When we're predominantly 11, but we got some 12-year-olds, I feel like it's going to shine this year. I got a new receiver, one, that's here now. We got a lot of, big shoes to fill with Junior leaving. And my running back linebacker, he's well known. He's come from a well-known organization. He's played in a lot of big games, national games.
Okay.
I'm not saying his name, but
say his name. Put a name on it.
He's on the team. They'll see him when he pop out of there. And then of course I got a couple of guys that didn't depart from the team. I still have over here, the quarterback Montreal, and
that's my big question. Let me stop you there. That's where it always because of your offense.
Yeah.
I've known, I can think back to the last 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4. I could probably go back to maybe 4 or 5 quarterbacks with you. All right. I got G Money last year. Year before that was
Boo Man.
Boo Man, yep.
You've had Boo Man. You've had Boo Man. Well, say no, Boo Man was just that year on 12, but the year before that,
Aaron.
Okay. So one of the things that is always big with your offense is the quick release of the quarterback, the accuracy of the quarterback, and being able to read defenses and execute. I'm gonna be honest. One of the Boo Man was probably the most electrifying quarterback that I can kind of think of to be able to do it with his feet and his legs. But I think last year, G, with his accuracy and his arm talent. So what do we have to look forward to with Montreal? We've been watching Montreal since his little ass was chubby and then with a little chubby kid, and now he a little chubby 12U kid. So now we, what I'm saying, what do we have to expect from Mr. Montreal this year?
I actually just got done training with him. We went from about 6 o'clock to about 8:30. Him and a couple of receivers and running backs. I just got done just going with him by himself. This year, I think he's progressed. he hasn't missed a workout. Y'all know how his mama is, so she makes sure he had every workout. He's been running the hill, so he's not as chubby. He done got faster. The offense has kind of evolved. He, with me being over the offense last year on 10U with them, so he kind of already familiar with it. And then this year, I'm kind of taking it up another notch with him as far as just his reads. It's kind of going to be whatever he sees is what the play going to be. So it's everything going to be based upon him. So even with the running backs, how many times we run or throw is going to be based upon kind of like what the quarterback sees and what he's reading. Now, if he don't make the right read, of course, I'm going to get on his ass about that. But and I think just having a stronger run game is going to help him. Like I say, the running backs that we have, I know, last year we didn't have just such a strong run game, but I had 5 receivers last year. It was kind of hard just to, run the ball as much as we did.
Yeah, Junior could have ran the ball last year.
Right. But this year, I think we got, I think we have a good, legit 4 running. We got 4 runners, but it's going to be a top 3 that's going to pretty much get going. One of them 11, 2 of them 11, and one is 12. The 12-year-old coming over that we got that's with us now. I think he's going to shine a lot, and the 11-year-olds will too. I think Flash should have to take another to continue to grow as a running back.
What about that line? Because I know in the spring, your big men were in the pit, and
the twins.
The twins, the
twins. They've been working all off season. They've been at the hill also. Keelan, the twin Keelan, he's taking a big step forward. We got a kid named DJ that came over. I think he was up for lineman of the year last year in D2, but he spent the spring with TCU, and now he's over here with us. And he's gonna be a good addition to the line. So I think the line will be good enough. I think they're gonna surprise some people. A lot of people don't think we got one, but they're gonna surprise people. I don't use the spring really. I evaluate my spring differently than a lot of people. It ain't about just if you win. I don't even practice 7-on-7 during 7-on-7. We do conditioning, and then we just go out there and play football.
No doubt.
If you in shape, you should be able to run routes and stuff like that.
Talk that talk. Hey, we gonna pivot and get ready for what everybody came here for. I'm gonna give. I see Mike Buchanan and popped up in the background.
I want to give a shout out to Keelan. He one of the original Real Talk members, so he's always been a good guy. But I just had a general question for him also in general. I see you be working on Sundays, on running that hill. Does that help the linemen or your team in general? How does that help them in general, you think?
Yeah, I tell people all the time, bro, one of the things that people take for granted with linemen is, can they move? If your lineman can't move, then they can't do the things in my offense. We have a lot of pulling. We do a lot of GT pulls and, GT blocking. We have zone blocking. So they have to, in order to do that, they got to be able to move their feet. If your tackle can't get out his stance and get back, that D ain't going to come around the corner. So it's helping them a lot as far as for me. And then with my skill guys, it's just working on their conditioning. A lot of my guys go 2 ways. So they got to be in shape.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yes, sir. So, man, y'all ready to do this?
Conference with Mike. I already told you. I'm telling y'all right now. I done told Mike he going 3-5 this year.
Man.
If I see this conference,
they've been waiting for.
If I see this conference, Mike, and you on the wrong end of the conference, that means I might have to take one of them wins away from you. You might be 2-6.
Is that what you're thinking or what you're hoping? It's a difference.
A little bit of both. I ain't gonna lie, a little bit of both. I want you to get a little humble pie on your first year over here. You've been throwing it outside when you was over there and you was talking about the league. Now you over in the fire. I want to see you. I want to see you step out there and see it week in and week out.
All right, man. Let's go, man. So, hey, everybody get everybody on. We want everybody in the comments. Texas State Warriors, find y'all leader. Find KD. I ain't seen KD pop on here yet.
I saw Alexis in the earlier part of the show before we
get Alexis on here. Get Miss Crossley on here. Get Kai on here.
Get Tink on here.
Get Brent on here.
Get Showtime on here. Get Blueface on here.
Tell Dora to get his cup and come sit in front of his computer.
Hey,
I'm
shout
finna
out Snow Smith.
I'm finna go over his house as soon as I leave here.
Shout out Snow Smith. He one of the biggest crap talkers in the league. Boy, he be on here.
Hey, matter of fact, Snow Smith, man, where little Dave at? Where little Dave at, man? What Dave's sister name? Put everybody. What all the man? Get all them on here. Get all them Louis.
Hey, I know one thing. Snow be talking. He better have that team ready to play. He better have that team ready to play because them Tigers gonna be coming for him this year, boy.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got a couple of disclaimers.
They ready to go after him, boy. The Tigers ready.
I got a couple of disclaimers before we start. One, you're gonna see about what we got, Raymond, 12 on the D1 side right now.
Yeah.
That for right now, you're gonna see 12. I'm anticipating a couple of more. So they may get updated at a later date. So we'll see.
Let's go and put it out there. Some of y'all is gonna have to here we go. We got
that like Roy Geary shirt right there.
You got Hall of Fame coming in with the drops in the middle.
All right.
There we go.
All right. So look, I'm gonna kick this off. I'm gonna kick the conversation off.
I wish you could have shown one. Well, I guess it don't matter. We got to see it. They would have known one.
All right, I'm gonna kick the conversation off. So we're gonna start off with the American. So there is something that I found interesting in our research before we did this drop was that everybody on D1 either was in a Super Bowl last year or was in a spring championship this year. Every single organization. And I'm gonna kind of go through it real quick. DFW Bruins, they were in the 6U and the 10U championship last year, and they won both of those. Texas Bay Warriors, they was in the 8U Super Bowl, and they won that. Showtime just won a spring national championship. NBA Spartans was in a 6U Super Bowl in the league they came from last year. 940 Boys was in the 8U, 10U, and 12U championship and won the 8U championship. And the Dallas Lions was in the 6U and 8U Super Bowls last year. So all that from the American Conference, everybody over there got pedigree, a strong conference. It is man, a strong conference. And then when you go to the Nationals, you have the Dallas Cardinals. There was a 12U, 8U, and 10U in the Super Bowl. You had the Duncanville Red Raiders.
Hold on, guys. Is there any way Hall of Fame that we can make it bigger? Everybody is on the line saying they cannot read this.
I can't see it. Yeah, I can't see it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I can't see it. Really.
It's small enough.
Oh man, I don't know if you can do it in half.
Can you do them individually?
You can do that.
Let me see what I can do with it, y'all.
Try to do it individually.
That's all right. I'm finna just drop it on the page and everything so people can see it.
No doubt.
Yeah, okay, I made it bigger. Hold on. I had to. You said it to me in one piece. Let me break it down real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
While he's breaking it down, I'll break down the stats on the national side. Dallas Cardinals 12U, 8U, 10U. Super Bowl last year. Duncanville Red Raiders 6U was in the Super Bowl last year. The Oak Cliff Gators was in the spring championship game this year. The 49ers won on the 12U division side. Lancaster and Triple D were also in the Super Bowl on their levels. Mike, I know the 12 was any other levels.
Mike, 2-6, Mike. 2-6.
Nah, that was the only levels that made it on the with the Tigers with the 12U.
Yeah, only level.
We lost the game before the championship. We lost the game before the championship to the Buckeyes.
And then the one thing I'm gonna say is so right now the way it sits, there'll be 5 division games and then there'll be 3 cross-play games. So the people who are happy with what side they'll be on and think they avoided some heat, they still gonna have to see at least 3 of those opponents or half of those opponents from the other side. So there's no heat avoiding in this setup. Now, if we add 7 teams, then that'll change a little bit. But for right now, ain't no avoiding no heat. You're gonna get to see everybody.
Okay, that's better than National Conference. Y'all see that? That's better.
All right, there we go.
That's way better.
Yeah, that's a whole lot better.
That's a whole lot better. And as you can see, the D2 is showing at the bottom as well with the National Conference and what it's looking like. Way more teams on that side.
Ooh,
We'll
Lord.
see how all that shakes out. But on the D1 side, man, that's some heat. And the thought was just trying to keep some of those traditional matchups together. So what I want to do is get the opinion of Buchanan and King Davis and Raymond Reason. So we'll start with King Davis right quick. Your opinion on this side of the bracket.
Say that national bracket, that's gonna be thick. Like that's gonna be tough. And then I ain't talking about just on one level. The one that's gonna stand out the most though off the bat will be the 12U division.
Absolutely.
Cardinals, DV Red Raiders, 49ers, Langston Tigers, and Triple D. Man, that's gonna be tough. That 10U I can see 49ers, Triple D, Gators, Cardinals again. Like that's gonna be. And Mike, he's a good coach, so I know he's not gonna come there and lay down. So, and it's a lot of old rivalries within that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got us and the Gators, us and the Tigers. You got Triple D and the Gators. You got the 49ers in the Gators. And you got Tigers and the Triple D. That 12U matchup and 10, they got it. For the last 4 years they've been going back and forth as an organization versus organization. So that's a good little conference right there. I like that. I really like that.
What you think, Mike?
I think it's probably going to be the new SEC of football, man, because to be honest, like Keelan said, the piggyback, that 12U is going to be off the chain. And I think it's really going to be established those first 3 weeks of football, especially week 1. Oh, my God. I know you go line up something that's going to kick off the season ready to go week 1, especially in that conference. And then those first 3 weeks, I think is going to be the one that really set the tone for the whole season, especially on that level also. So definitely that 12U, 10U go be just as hard. 8U also as well. So that conference alone is going to be one of the toughest in football, and it's going to be one of the ones we're going to be focusing on definitely on Real Talk. So definitely. So yeah, I agree with Keelan on that 100%.
All right, Raymond. Either Raymond.
Yeah, this D1 Big Youth AFC conference right here is loaded from top to bottom on every level. Like I said, that 12 is really going to be good, but on every level, I mean, it's going to be hot. I mean, this conference is going to be something to be reckoned with.
Hey, Hall of Fame TV, it's gonna be some great games for the screens. It's gonna be great games every week. Hitters after hitters, live stream. I can't wait.
Fine. I think about the quarterbacks that's over there right now. You got the DV Red Raiders quarterback Emory, Braylon, K Ice, Montreal with in 11. Like that's really good. That's some quarterbacks over there, man. Like that's gonna be.
This will be the Premier League on the 12U, definitely.
That's absolutely QB battles over there.
Let me say that screen again, Hall of Fame.
What you say?
I can't. We can't see the teams. You got us yet. We don't even want to see each other. We just want to see the screen. Let it marinate. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was tough. Me and Pat, we sat and Hall of Fame. Me and Raymond Reason, like we all sat around and man, it was tough, man. Like, because either way you go on either side, what people don't realize is, and I know people don't know a lot of the newer teams that have joined us and where they came from, but we didn't take in no teams that didn't win their league in last year in D1. Like, or it wasn't, like Pat said, wasn't in the championship game, wasn't in the semifinals game. So just be aware that these teams that you guys may have not known of, they come over with their own resume. You know what I mean? And so but like back to this national conference, man. D1, like I said, the Cardinals, the Red Raiders, the Gators, the 49ers, the Tigers, the Buckeyes. Oh my, man, it is going to we're gonna have probably multiple games of the weeks on multiple levels. Then just look at the big two. I mean, the D2 side. The D2 with the DeSoto Chiefs. North Texas Bengals, KD Bonner and the D-Town Panthers. You got the Ball Spring Buccaneers, you got the Dynasty Cowboys over there, you got the St. Philip Saints, you got Ravens United and the Dallas Wolves, man. And so, bro, like that D2, I mean, that national conference side on the D1 and the D2 side, man, it's going to be some heat, even on the D2, you know what I mean? Because I think a matchup, the matchup between possibly the Chiefs and the D-Town Panthers, I think the Dallas Wolves is going to surprise some people. And I know Quentin is out there working hard at the Buccaneers, but just looking at that side, looking at the DeSoto Chiefs, the D-Town Panthers, and potentially the Bengals, seeing what Wu has with the Bengals, and then with that Dallas Wolves.
Yeah, and you got to always watch out for the Bengals and they coaching staff on that 12U. No matter what order they've been with, boosting them that 12U, they always rock it. So yeah, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with too.
All right, let's go to the other side real quick because I see people don't understand what the heat is on the other side, so we got to get an understanding. All right, here we go on that American side. Now, if you ain't a Bruin, what you doing? Everybody know how tough and strong they are, top to bottom. I think this is probably one of the best organizations, top to bottom, from 6U. Bro, just think about this. You got Polo, you got Devin, you got
I don't know about Devin. I don't know about Devin now. I don't know about Devin.
Bro, I've seen what they putting out there. But hey, Texas Faith Warriors, bro, hey, one of the most accomplished franchises in the league history, like we talked about. The Showtime Panthers, these are the new kids on the block, and they coming in like Texas Faith Warriors came in. Don't think it's no punks over there. They coming in. Whitehead got these boys humming. I just saw they big pickup on the 8U with Cap, and you know what they got with Blueface and all these other kids. The MEA Spartans they knocked off one of our teams last year. Do your research. They knocked off one of our teams last year. This team ain't no punk. So y'all got to understand what y'all going up against. Because I'm looking at the comments. 940 boys have been to the Super Bowl every single year they have been in Big U, whether it's been Division 1 or 2. They are no punks. They got one of the best players in the league, pound for pound, D3. There are no punks. And then the Dallas Lions is a traditional power, been around for decades, and they are no punks. Corn, I like what Corn is doing with them. That 12U gonna be stiff, that 10U gonna be stiff. So guys, understand there are no easy outs on Division 1 whatsoever. So before we go on the Division 2 side, I want to talk to Mike and King again. Talk to me, King.
What stand out for me on this side of the conference is more so I think the lower levels are gonna be more exciting over here. I think the Showtime Panthers, 8U, and the 940 boys, 8U, is going to be a dog. That's going to be a good game to watch. I think there's going to be I want to see how those teams fare out because I know D3 should be on 8U, and I know the Panthers should have, 8U should be pretty stiff. So that's going to be a good one to see. The 10U division between Devin and KD that's gonna be a
war.
Every game gonna matter for them because they're probably gonna be trying to battle out for the 1 seed on that 10U over there. Like just looking at them two teams, so that head-to-head matchup gonna be gonna make it even bigger. The MEA Spartans, I think their 12U going against DFW Bruins 11 12U team will be a good one. But just looking at, I think the lower levels, as far as like 10, I think 10 and 8 is where I see this conference games of the weeks more so happening on it. Just looking at it because I'm interested to see how Texas Faith 8U going. I seen some of their coaches saying they're gonna be pretty good, but when you lose the talent that they got moved up, it's kind of hard to replace that type of production. But it's gonna be interesting to see them jump into the mix with Showtime and 940 boys. So I'm just interested to see that.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, Mike.
I'm very interested to see how the Lions and the Bruins transition over to D1. I know the Bruins, they added a little firepower with adding Polo, and them on the flag. So I know that's going to give them a big upgrade on the flag level. But I want to see what the Dallas Lions going to actually do now, because I know they was on D2 last year, and I want to see how they transition over to D1 also. So just want to see what that's going to really be about also. And of course, Texas State going to be Texas State. They're going to be strong on that 10U, definitely. We've seen them and the Bruins in that spring championship, and it was a pretty good game, if I'm not mistaken. The score was 7-0, 7-0, something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm sure there's going to be a good battle, and one of the key games that's going to be in that division, definitely. So they will. I see them doing very well on the 10U, but I want to see, like I said, what the Lions going to be about on the 10U, along with a few of the others, the 940 boys also as well, as I get to know them more and more and see how it's going to be. But definitely, there's going to be some good games on that 10U and definitely on the 12U also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mind taking a trip to Wichita again. Woo.
Yeah.
I want to see what it's about in Wichita. I hadn't made that trip yet, but I heard y'all have a good time when y'all go.
A little fun out there, man. We had a little fun out there.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Hey, and look, it's 3 cross-play games, so there's definitely an opportunity for a team or two from the other conference to head out there to Wichita.
Yeah, on this conference right here, it's like I said, it's some great matchups at the lower levels. Just like King, had said. TFW, they always in the mix. The Bruins, I mean, if you ain't a Bruin, what you doing? They've been wrecking shop ever since last season in D2. That transition to D1 is going to be nothing for them. I think they were already mentally ready for D1 anyway. Showtime Panthers, like I said, what more noise? Got some dope ass flyers, and they ready to do something. Spartans, Wayne out there, you doing your business. What can you say about DJ Jordan and his crew up there? I think he got about 15, 20 brothers up there helping him. But he do what he do. And the Dallas Lions, I mean, hey, making that jump to Division One, I think Jay Green has always been mentally ready to do that. That 10U supposed to be, something at 12U. They played really good in spring nationals that we had out in Crowley. So, it's going to be fun to watch, this side over here on the American side. On the D2 level, we got a lot of new ones. We got, Grand Prairie Hurricanes coming back. They're going to be solid on that 8U. The Wolfpacks, merging good. The North Dallas Bandits, hey, what can I say about them? They got a lot of kids over there, and they ready to rock and roll. The DFW Spartans gonna make some noise. The Cobras, Cowboys United, once again, hey, them some more. You got some dope ass flyers you out there recruiting, and the Jaguars, so you gonna get them up. So overall, on D1, D2, National, and American Conference, it's gonna be some great football in Big U. Hall of Fame TV. I mean, you live stream, bro. You're gonna have some great matchups. And Pat Bottizi, Raymond Alford, hey, great job of putting this together. I mean, over the time, you guys be working hard. A lot of people don't know what y'all do behind the scenes. I mean, this is 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days that y'all be on it. And I applaud y'all. And I applaud y'all for giving me an opportunity, to be a part of this journey also.
Boy, I am laughing in the comments because people do not understand certain y'all. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this shit right now, and I don't cuss that much, but I'm a little irritated. Guys, there are gonna be some teams on here that you kind of ain't. I guess you ain't heard of, but when they kick down the door and start making a name for yourselves by mid-season, y'all gonna be like, "Oh, damn, this is a tough matchup." All of a sudden, like don't discount what you're looking at.
Yeah, see, I ain't worried about it, bro. They gonna talk bad about each other regardless. It's just kind of the part of the year where they at.
Yeah.
I don't even think it matters. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of part of it. Even if they think that one of these teams can beat them, they ain't gonna say it out loud.
Exactly.
Justin Griffin, you are correct for your answer to response to LP. Guys, like Pat said earlier, there are going to be 3 cross conference games. So just because you don't see them, just because those other 12 U's ain't in that same conference, don't mean that other conference ain't gonna see them 12 U, right? And just because you got one side that may be heavy on 12 U, that same side may not be as good on the 8 U on the 10 U level as the opposite side. So it's gonna be like that every year. Like it's just kind of how it plays out. What it was really about was keeping some of the teams together that have played against each other. And again, like Pat said, I don't think that you guys understand on that American Conference side, like between the Texas Fade Warriors. Everybody knows Texas Fade Warriors. Everybody knows DFW Bruins. But guys, like y'all might want to go look up the NBA Spartans.
Facts.
Y'all might, because I promise you, go look at NBA Spartans. Go look at what that 12U looked like last year, because that 12U last year, like it beat some of our teams. Like they wasn't no joke. And go look at they 6U flag team from last year and what they did for the whole season last year. Like don't get it twisted just because you don't know who they are. Don't think, because there's a reason that they in D1. And there's a reason that they walked in the door and went straight into D1 and they ain't blinked since. There's a reason. Right.
Yeah.
Hey Raymond, I got a question
Yes,
for
sir.
you. So if we're gonna be doing
I mean, at
cross
the end of the
play,
day, you gonna have to go through everybody. To me, it's just like the conference. You got 3 cross play games, so that's you're gonna play pretty much half the other conference anyway. Regardless of how you look at it, you're gonna play half the other conference anyway. Now and then the playoffs come. It's you gotta do what you gotta do to get there.
well, my question is probably,
you're gonna there's no way you're gonna not play somebody, and then even still. You can end up if you're not that good and you play 3 teams over somewhere and you may have 3 losses. It's gonna show, but it could be the same way on the other end of the foot. Like I keep telling people, I mean, two of the top, to me, the top 2 10Us are in the American Conference. No slight to anybody else right now, but that 10U division, if you want to win it, you're gonna have to go through the Bruins and KD and his team. You're gonna have to go through.
Hey, you know what?
So
I'm glad you said that.
I'm glad you said
that. I'm glad you said that because I'm glad you said that because there is no such thing as a complete balance. One side's gonna be heavy good on 12, the other one's gonna be heavy good on 10, the other one might be heavy good on 8 and 6U and vice versa. There is no perfect formula to this. And like I said before this even started, and y'all can log this in, tape it, whatever you want to do. This is subject to be updated anyway. So don't think it's over. There's a few more teams we're looking at going D1. So this thing ain't even over.
Yeah, and that's to your point there, Tony Murphy, Coach Murphy. Yeah, there are quite a bit of D2 teams. There's quite a few D2 teams. And and what people have to remember though, D1 is not based off of talent. It's not. It's based off of numbers. It's the same thing with Duncanville and DeSoto. One is 6A, one is 5A. There's a reason one is 5A. It's because of enrollment. How many kids do they have? Right? And it's the same. This is the same scenario. So it's about the numbers. Because and I'm gonna say this out loud because I said it to them right in front of the whole staff the other day. North Dallas what is it? The North Dallas Bandits. Man, y'all looking real good out there, bro. Y'all looking really, really good out there. Y'all looking like y'all supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? So again, guys, there could be situations to where there could be some movement. Hell, as far as we know. One of y'all can. One of y'all can file out of D1.
it's also preseason.
So
Like,
if
end of
you
the day,
got,
man, like everybody know you're gonna have your predictions, but you at the end of that's why I love football. Because at the end of the day, you still got to play the games, and we may think a team.
but
We you just don't know. You don't know how the season is really just gonna play out because at the end of the day, you still got to line up and play football, and anything can happen on a Sunday. On a Saturday. You just never know, man. So I'm interested to see how everything. The scheduling now gonna be even. When y'all do the schedule release, that's gonna even be like I can't wait for that show. Shit, that's gonna be the talk. When they see
Nah,
them
for
dates
real.
and they see that team on there,
Nah, for real.
it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real fast. It's gonna get real fast though. I can tell you that. It's gonna be live. I like it.
No
Yep.
doubt.
that's what I was wanting to get at because the
I mean,
scheduling, as
it's how
far as I
it
know,
was
you
gonna
said
be
we're gonna be
like. No
playing.
matter, I don't really care how y'all would have done it. You would have had somebody saying this conference was tougher than this conference regardless. So no matter how you shook it up, you was gonna get
Right.
that.
Right.
And then it would have been if you put one team over here and some others, that you're gonna get people that say, well, you showing favoritism towards
Yeah.
the or da 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 da.
Or
No matter what
had
you would have done,
you'd have had
somebody would have found a
somebody
scenario
saying,
to critique it.
or you would have had somebody say, hey, bro, now you got you got 6 straight hardcore 10Us on one side. So it's just like, again, like Pat said, because every org is not strong top to bottom. So every org damn near has one top really, really good level, but then the other levels may not match that. So they could go to a field on a weight game and blow somebody out 40-0, and then every last one of their other levels lose 40-0.
So,
Exactly.
so basically, if you doing 3 cross games, most likely the team that's in your conference, you might not even see them to the
There's teams
playoffs.
out there
Most
that
likely.
do that.
No, you're gonna see.
So,
No, you're gonna
what
play.
say that again, Mike?
No, I got it, Pat. You're gonna
play everybody in your conference.
Yeah, you're gonna play everybody in your
Yeah.
conference. So you're just your cross play
And then
games
you're just gonna play 3 cross conference games to get your 8 games.
because you have to win your conference in order to make it to the Super Bowl. So there's gonna be a conference championship game between these national teams in order to see who actually goes to the Super Bowl to play against the American Conference.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta win that conference before you can even get to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Bet. Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of that, this year we're gonna do this year we're gonna do something a little different too. At the conference championship game to go to the Super Bowl, there will be a conference championship trophy this year because you got to fight through a gauntlet just to get out the conference to get to the Super Bowl. So we want to make sure that this thing is like the NFC, AFC for real.
Yep. So you guys are playing for a conference championship and then a actual Super Bowl championship, right? So the goal is to position yourself in your conference to make sure that you fall where you want to fall in that bracket and avoid who you may need to avoid. Or, you may not want to. You ain't gonna want to be the 6th or the 7th team in any one of these conferences. Or you gonna be telling your parents, hey, that U-Haul gonna be out at the parking lot on first round of the playoffs.
What they say, helmets to the right, shoulder pads to the left. You don't want to be on that train.
Jerseys down the middle. Jerseys down the middle.
Hey, Hall of Fame, give me your overall assessment because we haven't heard from you and stuff. I'll be interested to see what it looks like from the media side.
Hey, from the media side, it's gonna be hype games every week. I love it this year. Ain't no week game I'm gonna pull up to live streaming. Y'all gonna love the views. Y'all gonna love the angles. I got a team of 5 people this year, so we're gonna be able to cover all of this year. Everybody gonna get some love. Hey, it's gonna be the hypest year I think we done had so far with the game wise anyway. Every week it's gonna be hitters, bangers, after bangers, after bangers.
Yeah, it's gonna be like when Texas and Oklahoma joined the SEC. Is every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah. It's that's what I'm just curious is once we get this schedule out, because man, we're gonna be all over the place, bro. We're gonna possibly have to leave from
the schedule.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave from a Lancaster Tiger Field, or
we're gonna be crazy.
We might have to go to see the Cardinals and the Buckeyes flag game, and then or the Gators flag game, and then run across town to go see the Buckeyes 8U versus the Red Raiders 8U and then finish the night off with the 49ers and the Tigers at another field on 12U.
Oh yeah, man. I bet y'all. So we covering the games of the week, but if you're not game of the week, you want your game covered, you better get with me Wednesday. Cause this year they already hit me up about, man, can you Hall of Fame? Can you come out on your team and cover our game this year? So if you're not a game of the week, you better get with me fast. Slots gonna fill up.
You got book with him fast, and he's got a big staff this year. There are a lot of streamers that's working with us, including Smash the Topic. So it's gonna be fun.
Real quick, Hall of Fame about your media meeting and all the media stuff.
Oh yeah, so we having a media meeting Thursday at 7 p.m. It'll be a Zoom meeting. We need all media personnel on this media meeting. So we're gonna give out all the information that is needed for organization media teams, for videographers, photographers. If you want to be a part of the Media Big U Sports League, you got to be on this meeting this week. It's Thursday at 7 o'clock. We will send a link out on the page. And I think we got 5 people part of the team. Then we got the other people that's like the media part of the Big U Sports League. They get the media badges. That is 150 this year.
Good deal, good deal. Hey, it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot to cover. And the other thing is, we got 3 shows a week. The first show will be Big U Bidnezz on Monday night, talking about D1 talk and seeing them rankings at the end of the show. Tuesday night will be the D2 and D3 combined show. There's a lot to talk about on that night. And then Wednesday nights will be Real Talk with the Kane, with Mike Buchanan, with Frazier, and with LP and Miss Kathy. So all week long we got bangers. Hopefully we'll find a night where we can show some replays of games of the week or whatever. Maybe Thursday night, because Friday night is all about high school football, so we ain't gonna bother y'all on Friday night.
We wouldn't be me and you.
When y'all gonna do the schedule release? When the schedule
release will happen after certification.
Gotcha.
So we get through this. So it'll be in early August sometime. We're gonna get through Division 1 and Division 2 certification.
We waiting on Brent to rent the Blues Palace. That's what we're gonna do it at.
Yeah, Brent wanted to do this in person. I'm a little nervous with football coaches, alcohol, and a schedule release. That might not work in person. But
hey, Lonzy, man, you got to get with me. Get with me. Call me if you want to lock in like that. You got to get with me.
Lonzy.
Yeah, get all them games.
We got to get locked in with you, Lonzy.
No doubt. Hey, on the cool, Mike, I can start Real Talk next week just off of this news that just happened tonight and stuff. And like I said, like I said, it may not be over yet. We're looking at possibly bringing 2 more teams up to D1, but we'll find out. And if we do, we'll just kind of release that on the page. I don't know. We have to make a super big deal about it. But just remember what we said. Rewind it and look at the fact that every organization was in a championship game of some type over the last 6-7 months. Every single team on both sides. Every single team.
Yeah, because people forget that the Dallas Lions were in the Super Bowl last year on
6U and 8U.
6U and 8U. The 940 boys won the 8U championship last year, right? The MEA Spartans, I think they won flag. I don't think that they allowed a point to be scored last year on them in flag. I think they went, if I'm not mistaken, they went wire to wire. We're not giving up nothing. So and then they 10U. I'm hearing that team. No, they got a couple kids on that 8U. Y'all thought that y'all. I don't know if y'all
I'm telling you that lower level.
Yeah.
That 8U division.
8U division. Hey, they had a kid. They had a kid that beat Eddie Nitro last in a race. You know, Eddie Nitro was the kid that was going off of Dallas Elite in the spring, and this kid is faster than him. So
so MEA Spartans, I would say, you know, I would look at that flag team, potentially the 8U team, definitely the 10U team. And then the Showtime Panthers, that 7U, I think somebody said the 6U popped out, but I know for a fact that 7U and at 8U it's gonna be good. 8U's
Yeah, I
gonna
actually talked to Whitehead about the 6U. He said the 6U is not going to lose this year, so we're going to see. We're going to find out.
you know, and Texas Warriors
But no,
pushed.
but
They
go against the Bully Boys because he's for sure gonna take that.
Who was that?
I say, somebody said they ain't gonna lose on 6U this year.
Yep.
Yeah, they better not play Bully Boys then because they gonna lose that.
And you know, and then that's because like
lose that
even
one.
the Texas State
tell 'em.
Warriors flag. The Texas State Warriors got a very big flag team. Right, guy. We've been looking at their numbers. They got a lot of kids, and you know, they
almost popped them Bully Boys.
They almost popped them Bully Boys. And anytime Texas State Warriors and the Cardinals play each other, it does not matter what their records are. That is just one of them situations. It's like OU Texas, it's like Texas A&M, it's like Carter Kimball. It's like it doesn't matter what the records are. Hell, it could be Lincoln and Madison. It don't matter what the records are. When they play each other, like it's gonna go down. So I think that you got I think that's a team that's gonna be tough. And then you got Polo, bro. What Polo done slid in, it really ain't said a whole lot. Polo got a gold jacket for a reason.
Yeah,
he came out of retirement for one purpose, and that ain't to go out do all this and then not walk away with another trophy and you know go sit back on the couch after taking a loss, because he could have did that last year, you know, and stay retired. So now that he's back, y'all know he's on a mission.
No, and shout out,
especially to trying to beat Brent.
I mean, he got to come back. I mean, he's gonna come back next year because you can't retire after losing to Brent. So he gonna. I mean, he already signed a 2-year contract because he ain't gonna be.
Hey, let's do. That's funny. Let's do this.
He'll be back next year. He gonna be back, y'all. Don't worry. He gonna be back.
Let me do this with King. Let me do this with King and Mike Buchanan real quick before we get out of here. Put back up the D2 and D1. I mean the D2 both sides, because I don't even think y'all gave an opinion on the D2 and what it looked like for y'all. So D2 on the American Conference, what it look like, Mike, first? Yeah, he may or may not know the teams or whatever, but you know, just a quick couple of teams that you might want to mention.
We want to see what them what Jaguars look like. I know they.
You going first, Mike?
Yeah, go ahead, go, Keelan.
Hey, Keelan, you
calling me while I'm on the show. Come on, bro. Like, you can't be that crazy.
It got to be Brent.
Hey, Keelan. Yeah, he talking to Brent. Hey, Keelan. All right. Well, we may not get an opinion, but man, appreciate y'all coming on.
Mike,
I ain't giving an opinion. I'm gonna give my opinion, and then we're gonna close it out real quick.
Hey, y'all, can I say one thing before we get out of here with our great schedule?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay. Now, what I would like to do, especially on that D1 level, I would like to see each Super Bowl champion make that trip to Tampa, Florida. I mean, I would like for Big Youth, we all would like for Big Youth to be represented on that national level. You know, we talk a bunch of noise down here locally, but hey, you know, start having fundraisers, doing what you got to do now, you know, to if you think you that good, you know, to reserve that trip. Don't blame your parents when it come time in November. We just didn't do that. You know, we popping our shit, popping national.
I had fun down there, man. We went to national. I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. It was beautiful.
Beautiful white sands.
Nice. It was nice, man. I had a lot of fun.
Hey, Carter did it big down there, real big down there.
It was you know, I had a good time. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we definitely going back. I would tell you that. Carter back, you know what I'm saying? Darden already booked his Airbnb, so we going. Darden booked his Airbnb like last month, so we. You
know the crazy thing is,
gonna be there, man.
I ain't never been to one. And the crazy thing is, I even with running National Sports ID, bro. You know, I didn't even go to that one. I went to like the spring one and I went to the preseason one, but I didn't even go to that one. I've never been to Nationals. I ain't gonna lie. After the Super Bowl in November, like I ain't trying to see y'all. That's where that shit ends for me. So
And then it's like funny, like, when you down there, man, when you see the other Texas teams down there, it's kind of like when I was down, I saw the Gators and the Block Boys, flag team playing. I stopped and watched them play, cheered them on for a little bit, and then we went back on and did our thing. It's fun. I would like to see more Texas teams down there because when you down there, you see a lot of the South Carolina, North Carolina teams, and
Right.
they be all
The Florida teams is down there. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't really know. We don't know them as much, but I had a lot of fun, man. Like it was a lot of fun. We had some good battles with some teams I've never heard of. It was a Bills team that we played last year that was real stiff.
The Anderson Bills out of South Carolina.
Yeah, we played them. That was a really good matchup. And then I think the first game it was like a merged team that they merged up together. It was like two South Carolina teams. They basically had an all-star team. We played them. Beat them the first game. That was a fun game to play. It was just a fun atmosphere, just getting out there and competing, and just playing against everybody. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back on that type of stage and atmosphere. So
hey King, I heard y'all turned up at the UYS Nationals with y'all Airbnb, man. That thing looked like a palatial palace over there.
Man, that thing, hey, Hall of Fame team was there to see it with his own eyes. These boys were living like they were rich out there, man. Say, they El Chapo type style living.
Yeah, it was like I said, we had three Airbnbs, man. We had Kiva came to a couple of Hall of Fame came. It was fun. Like I say, we just had fun our weekend, man. Like we gonna make sure our kids have fun, do what they need to do, handle our business on the field, and then just as long as the experience is good for the kids and the parents, that's all it's about. I do
man, that's what
recommend
it's
that
all about.
if y'all can, like they said, try to get down there. It's a fun experience for everybody involved, man.
Love it, man. Well, man, with that being said, with the D2, we'll kind of preview that a little bit more next week and stuff. Now, do this. I need King Davis, because I know he knows most of the teams and stuff. We're gonna close it out with you giving your quick preview of the D2, both sides, and what you kind of like over there, and what teams you think about some of the teams. So if you can pull that up, the national side D2.
I think the Chiefs, they stand out automatically to me because I feel like they can make some noise on pretty much all their levels. I'm actually rooting for the D-Town Panthers. I feel like their 10U is going to be very stiff. I think their 10U is going to be very stiff. I think it's going to go through them. I believe in the Bengals should have some on 10 also. Their Ravens United is the one that I'm kind of curious about. I just want to see
I am too.
what all is going to be in the mix of them, what level is going to stand out the most. And if that's the Wolves that I know, I'm going to be very interested in seeing the rebuild of that because I know the person who owns it and I know how he get down. So I know they're going to try to come out of there correct.
Hey, that's a great assessment on that because they're actually building their numbers up like overnight too. So I'm proud of what they got going on.
So I can see them coming in real strong too. But if I just take first glance and just know what I know, I believe the DeSoto Chiefs should be making a lot of noise over there. And then the D-Town Panthers also. On that
right, and then we'll jump to the other side.
Cowboys United and Grand Prairie Hurricanes for sure. I'm gonna be interested to see if the Hurricanes gonna get that flag back jumping like they had it last year. And then I just want to know if they got those or were they able to keep some of those boys from that flag team up on that 7 to 8 year old AU.
Oh, they got them. They got Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, if they on that AU, then I'm ready to see them boys in pads. That's gonna be interesting to see. The Cobras is gonna be interesting because when they left us, they had a bad AU that was pretty stiff. And if I'm not mistaken, those boys should be about on 10 top.
They'll be on 10.
They should be top 10 right now. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they look. That 10U should be pretty good. The Wolfpack, I've been seeing them a lot on Facebook. I've seen them around, so it's gonna be interesting to seeing them too. And the Bandits, I've seen them on Facebook. So if I just first glance, I'm gonna say have the Hurricanes on AU and can they build up their top levels, and then just to see if the DFW Cobras were they able to like basically withstand that 817 merger and get some of those kids from that didn't go over there and that can make some noise over there with them.
I like North Dallas Bandits too. They're going to be stiff numbers wise. They're there, and I know the coaching staff over there with Shorter, John, and Dez. So they woo.
Yeah, they know Dallas Bandits. I've seen them around on Facebook. Like, so that's why I said I think they're gonna. I don't know which level. I think they're 8 and 10 are gonna be pretty stiff, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong.
No, you're right. I think it's gonna be the 8, 10, and 12 is gonna have something to say. Those 3 levels is gonna be like, yeah. They, and the good thing about Big U Sports League, we help create superstar teams every year with the help of Hall of Fame TV. And there are some teams on D2 that are gonna be absolute stars that would be making their way to D1 next year.
Yeah, I mean they just being on the show. I can attest to that. Like when you out there and you win and you doing stuff, and you on this show, people take notice of that, and then you grow from there. So get your uniforms together, get your your drip right, get your drip right. Hey, get your drip right because you may be one of the showcase games. You don't want to come out there in them practice jerseys.
Bruh, yeah, if they come out in practice jersey, Hall of Fame just gonna turn around and go home.
Yeah, man. Hey, you got to put that sauce on for the sauce of the week too. The sauce of the week coming back up. The players watch list coming back up. What else we got?
That's what y'all need to do, man. I was talking about that. Y'all need to get like how they do the preseason and the preseason Heisman candidates. And see how it started out with your preseason candidates, and then just see how the season play out with it.
Oh yeah, we got our preseason. We got our preseason Heisman watch list. Yeah, we have that. Yep.
Yeah.
You got some front runners. That's what you're saying. You got front runners.
We're gonna have the team rankings, the preseason rankings, the power rankings. All that gonna be this year.
Well, one of the things with the only thing with the preseason with the kids is. Shit, I gotta make sure everybody's where they was last time I seen them. You know what I mean?
Oh, true. Transfer portal is crazy. Transfer portal is crazy.
Yep. Hey, you can't don't put it out till late August, man.
Bro, you can't put out none of them lists. You can't put out none of them lists until after the West Memorial Who Won't Smoke Bigger in Texas last certification.
Right, man. They jumping from one conference to the other, or one from across the street to the other.
For real.
Yeah. You can't put it. You gotta wait till after Big in Texas. At this point, you just gotta wait.
You really do. You really do.
Gotta wait.
Yeah, because we're looking for. I think the preseason ranking is gonna go crazy, but that's gonna be based on what everybody did in the preseason. Like right now, if I had to go right now on certain levels,
Go ahead, break it down. What you go ahead. Preseason rank. Go ahead right now. Who you got?
No, I'm tired, man. Shit, I don't think I'm gonna get it right now. I'm gonna be good. Hey, give me the West. Give me Curry. Give me Big in Texas. After that, we're gonna drop up a show. Top 10 on each level, each conference, each division.
Hey, and if you ain't in any of those, tournaments, especially Bigger. Now, matter of fact, y'all ain't gonna have no option, but y'all gonna play in Big in Texas. But if you don't, LP had the best post earlier. If you ain't outside right now, with all these tournaments going on, you got the Tiger Bowl. You just had what was Munn's with the Gators.
The Black Bowl.
Black Boy. Like if y'all are not out, if y'all ain't outside, if y'all ain't playing these games in the preseason, man, like don't be surprised if when we get to the rankings and you find yourself in the 7th slot and ain't nobody really talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't getting that.
Oh, one more bowl, Tiger Bowl. I'd be remiss if I don't mention the Tiger Bowl with all them matchups. So Tiger Bowl, all those are going to make decisions on where everybody's staying in the rankings. Boy, people go more crazy about the rankings than anything else. But hey, it's your body of work.
They feel disrespected, boy, if you rank them a little too.
Bro, for real. They be like, my gosh. And like, bro, somebody had to go in the 8th slot.
They ranked number 2 and they still mad. God damn.
Yeah, for real. Like, man, you say they disrespected us with number 2. What the hell?
Like, bro, we ain't even played the game yet. We just like damn.
And you know, even like I would like to do the all elite team, you know, for the kids that made the all elite team and start your preseason. Because like you said, Keaton, that's how you started your preseason watch list with the all elite team from last year. But see, like I say, bro, I'd have to go through there and man, I promise you, most of them kids that made the 10U all elite team, they ain't with the same organization.
Yep.
Yeah, some of them kids is y'all kids.
Yeah,
it's a good number of Cardinal kids.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hall of Fame team finna start pulling up to these practices and find out where these kids at. We're gonna pull up to these practices and find out where these kids at.
Yeah, y'all ain't pulled up to Daniel yet. What's going on?
Hey, we ain't did nobody yet. We ain't did nobody yet. I been on my national team.
I pulled up to about 4 practices so far. My next practice is gonna be MEA. I'm gonna pull up to MEA. I got the Cardinals on that side of town. I got to get to North Dallas Bandits because they've been on our neck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I did do the 49ers. They got some over there.
He did the 49ers. I did the Bruins, the Chiefs, the Gators, and somebody else. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I've been pulling, and I don't normally do that, so I've been pulling up just to show love and to really see what everybody got. You know, so it is what it is. And maybe we can get Raymond Reeves. Raymond, maybe we can get you to pull up to some of them teams on that side.
If y'all need me to go, I'll go to Lancaster for y'all, and I go do the Lancaster.
I bet you want to go to Lancaster. I bet you want to go to Lancaster.
Hey, Mike, he's going as the Real Talk correspondent.
Yeah, I bet he want to go.
He's going as media.
I bet he want to go to see what's going on over there.
We got a question.
Hey, Mike, y'all gotta let him in though if he got his Real Talk T-shirt on.
No, we're not letting him in.
Y'all gotta give him
negative Ghost Rider. No sir.
Hey, we haven't forgot about the Red River. We're gonna drop the Red River information also coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll drop the Red River. We actually, so I'm gonna say this. So the Red River information will drop soon. But we got one more kink to work out on that. That's why we haven't dropped that yet tonight. And because it may be a major kink. So it could go one way or another, and it may affect D1. Just stay tuned. So just stay tuned.
I'm gonna end it with my question of the night. Who want to go to Texarkana?
Okay, yeah, great question. What D1 team wants to go to Texarkana?
We might have what that little white boy say. Y'all like surprises?
Straight down I-30. It ain't that far.
Yeah,
y'all like surprises?
What D1 team wants to possibly go to Texarkana? And I'm looking for 4 people to tap in.
Texarkana?
For 4 teams. That's the question of the night.
The Arkansas side.
There's a squad.
It's the Texas side. It's the Arkansas side.
There's a squad that's trying to. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, the power of the Big Youth is amazing because you know we got teams calling from there, we got teams calling from Longview areas and all of that, man, and they're trying to figure out how they can try to jump into the D1 side with Big Youth, and so man, yeah, it's growing. So we got a few people, and so we got 2
teams. We got
look out for them.
We got somebody say they from Texarkana. We got 2 teams going.
Tim said he going. Doyle said he going.
Junior Whitehead said we going.
I knew Doyle was gonna jump us out there.
They want to know. They want to know the Texarkana team is. You want to go ahead and tell them?
So the Texarkana team is. They used to go by the TK Hurricanes. Texarkana Hurricanes.
Oh, I heard of them before. Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good team.
Yeah, they were the Chargers last year or whatever, and but I'm asking them. I told the owner, y'all might need to go back to that Canes because everybody know them Canes.
Yeah.
They really want to be in here, but our decision is going to be based on if we can get 4 teams a year to go up to Texarkana.
It's really based on y'all in D1 because we told them that too.
They don't mind traveling at all, huh?
Oh
no, they don't come. They don't mind coming down. It's just can it be reciprocated and can we offer them that same look and service as a league? You know what I mean? Like that's not a tournament type situation. That's a league situation.
That's a league situation.
If we commit to that, then you know they would become part of D1.
Yeah. And so, hey,
We
solving
growing,
problems
guys.
on the air, because we've been reached out from 3 different teams from out of town, and we're not going to take all of them, but we feel like we should take at least one of them and make that go. And they're a damn good organization. They got good numbers on every level, about 20 kids per level. They ready to rock and roll.
The other team is out of Longview. Where were they, Raymond?
Well, they didn't really want their name to be known around.
Oh, they didn't. They want to keep it incognito.
They out of Longview. We'll just say they out of Longview. You know, East Texas, like Pat and Raymond was just speaking on that Arklatex around there, the Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas border. You know, Big U is going to crash in on that. But really, you know, they want to do something different. You know, they want to expand, and we're gonna be here, you know, to catch them. That area down there, everybody on this live, I know got relatives in East Texas or Shreveport. So you go down.
How far is Texarkana from here?
It's about 189 miles.
That's like driving to Shreveport. That's like driving to Shreveport.
3.5 hours, 3.5 hour drive.
The only thing from Dallas.
The official time in it, I think, was 2 hours and 47 minutes.
47 minutes. Because I think
the way I drive, that's about 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, the difference is you're going from Dallas, you're taking 30 to get to Texarkana, you take 20 to get to, you know, Shreveport. Then that's all it is. Can't get a straight shot.
Yeah, because you know Wichita Falls was what was it? A little over 2 hours.
Yeah.
So it's about just
Tim, they
30
have
minutes longer.
Tim, they have the levels. They got 6U, 8U, but they got 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about making that drive. Red River Elite, shoot, they made that drive down here every weekend last fall.
No doubt. Shout out to Red River Elite and Hannah Nye. Hannah Nye, you need to call Raymond Reason tomorrow.
Yeah.
Call Raymond Reason. But yeah, they made that drive every single week. Like, and we're not gonna, ask anybody to do that. That's why the Red River Conference was created. So we can keep.
And they also made it during the spring on 707 too.
Yeah.
We got a team and it might be out of Lawton that's trying to really potentially look at that D1. They want that D1 action as well because they just don't have that in their area. So we got a lot to go over. We got a lot to go over. But yeah, so I think the big thing is the TK Canes conversation with the rest of the league. But I mean, I'm looking at all these comments and I have yet to see any of the team representatives say that they wouldn't go. So
that's good. So all right, so good deal. Other than that, man, it's been a great night. Glad to have the Kane and Mike Buchanan on here, man, from Real Talk.
Appreciate
the
y'all.
Tigers and the Cardinals, respectively. This has been a fun one, man.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to see all the memes tomorrow. I can't wait to see everybody doing their personal rankings tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. And expect a change or two by the time we get to certification and the schedule release. But we just want to give y'all something to chew on right now.
They gonna be chewing tomorrow.
Yeah, they gonna talk about it. They're gonna be talking about it for sure.
No, for real.
Oh yeah. I got some phone calls to call people back. I'm getting text messages. Hey man, call me. So
Hey, as a matter of fact, my phone going off because I still ain't got my sleep from the Oklahoma shootout, so I'm going to sleep.
I got 5 missed calls already.
Well, I guess let us get off and do our other, well, except for Pat finna lay down. The rest of us got to guess we finna get off and do the rest of our jobs for the night.
That bring it to the end of the show, man. Appreciate y'all for joining in. Episode 48. We see y'all for episode 49 next week. We out.
Peace.
Peace.